Yo, what's up, peeps? This is 2018. You live with your boy L to the Z.
And definitely on the Blueprint Sessions, episode 10, your boy Steele.
Oh, I was about to question you.
I'm like, my boy.
Yourself, man?
I'm like, my boy.
I was concerned there for a sec. I thought this guy was not going to introduce himself. Oh, you think you're that famous now, nigga?
Wow, bruh.
Yeah,
anyway,
man. Yeah.
Episode 10, man. We're on double digits now.
Finally, the big double. Okay.
It's been hard work, bruh.
It's definitely been hard.
Yeah, nah.
We just come together and just talk randomly. Yeah, man. Listen, this thing requires planning. It requires time.
Research.
Because
I think the worst thing is to not have like your research in place or your ducks in a row. You know what I mean? And then to be talking about something that's actually not even existent, like that's non-existent.
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the worst things. And so I think that's one of the important things. That's why it's so important to research, to plan. Yeah. All that stuff
man.
there.
And because of that very same research, we are able to discuss things which everybody talks about on Twitter, Instagram. But the issue there is you guys don't really vibe with each other. You know what I mean? Because people just want to talk to the celebrity. Because that's the only reason people comment under people's profiles. Because, let me quickly respond. Hopefully this guy's going to respond back to me. And then celebrities just don't respond. Because they respond probably to the first 5 people. Then after that, they off.
Yeah, but what's wrong with texting or replying to something a celebrity said? If a celebrity posted something that's like interesting, like what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
maybe, and maybe like you've got a comment to what they've just said. What's wrong with you saying, hey, look, I actually disagree with you or I agree with you?
The issue is not the fact that they are replying to what the celebrity has said. The issue is the fact that there's no conversation. Because someone voices out their opinion because they want to have a conversation. When you write...
well, clearly celebrities don't voice out their opinion because they want to have a conversation.
No. It's because they want to remain anonymous, basically.
Anonymous?
In the sense that they don't want to be... like a superhero. You don't want to engage with people. You just want to do your work and then, disappear type of situation. Now, the issue is no one's engaging with these people. So people like support you. They do everything for you and you don't have the time to you posted something and engage with them. Find out what they think. Who knows?
I don't know,
could be
man.
like your...
Maybe you're sounding a little bitter right
now.
No, that's just what's coming across.
The cool thing about
that's what's coming across right now is that you're just sounding a little bitter.
First of all.
Oh, snap.
I actually engage with celebrities. They respond to me.
I figured because what? They actually respond to you?
Yeah, man.
Who's responding to you?
Royce the 5'9" responds to me. Crooked Eye responds to me.
What did you say to Royce the 5'9" and what did he say back?
No, it's normally about the stuff that they post, and I respond to them, and they actually respond back.
What did he say to you?
It's normally me just thanking them for whatever they're doing. It's like, they say they're in the studio maybe or whatever, and I'm like, can't wait to hear the new song, blah, blah, blah. It sounds interesting. And they're like, thanks, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like the last time Royce and I spoke, he was performing something. Whoa. It's not like a full-fledged conversation. Calm down.
You just hyped that up. You just literally hyped that up. Like you took it from level 5 and you took it all the way to level 500, bro. No.
Calm down.
You said the last time Royce the 5'9" and I spoke, as if like you guys chat and No.
First of all, I'm sure he
Don't
knows
do
me now
that. Don't
because
hype
I
stuff
respond
up.
to,
Oh, my word.
I reply to
Oh, my word.
his to his post on Instagram all the time. So I'm pretty sure by now he knows who I am because he says a lot of stuff back to me. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he knows me by now. Because I'm a big Royce the 5'9" fan, okay? I know y'all love Eminem and whatnot, but Batman's evil, I always go with Royce, man. I always go with
Just don't be
Crooked Eye
riding.
is also
Just don't be
dope.
riding at the end of the day.
No. I just
don't be
love and
riding.
respect the fact that they have time to say, you know what, I'm going to, engage with my people.
Okay.
Because a lot of people don't, man. A lot of people don't. Let's not become those people still. That's what I'm saying. Still is that person already, and he's not famous. Okay, I'm just putting that out there.
Which means, then you know what? This is good that you actually bring this up because then that then brings the argument that could it be the fact that maybe these celebrities, as you deem them to be, are not necessarily like into engaging in dialogue or
No, you just
conversation
think you're a
via
celebrity.
Twitter.
That's the issue.
I actually really don't even
You actually
like.
do. You think just because you got this radio thing going on, you
have
TV
to-
presenter,
you
got this Blueprint Sessions podcast and music, all the
Wow.
stuff going on, and now that you're married, you think just because you got all these things going on, you're too big to conversate
Again,
with people?
You're just sounding a little bitter, just a little. I wouldn't say too bitter, but you're sounding a little bitter right there. But I'll just leave
Really?
it at
That's
that,
your
LZ.
argument?
I'm
Bitterness?
just gonna
That's your
leave it there, LZ. I'm just gonna leave it there, bro.
Why do we have to always start this podcast on a negative note? Come on, man. Let's talk about positivity.
It's you.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Kanye West.
Oh yes,
He's got a baby girl.
yes. Him and Kim Kardashian.
Obviously,
Yes.
that is his wife. The nigga's not
However-
offset. The nigga's not offset.
However-
Kanye West does not cheat.
However,
Okay.
it is a not an unusual situation, but a very interesting situation.
Yeah.
How they had their third baby, and just through a surrogate. So that's why I'm not saying.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot.
Yes, that's why I'm not saying.
Because I was
an
about to say that I
unusual.
did not know Kim Kardashian was pregnant. Okay, I did not know.
She wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It explains now.
So it was via a surrogate and stuff like that. So that's how they had. What's up with you and clearing your throat the whole time? What's going on?
Like,
Chill
see,
out.
It sounds like I lost my voice,
Chill
but I
out.
haven't.
Chill out.
Okay, I think I'm better now. I think I just need water.
Wow.
I'm
Anyway,
okay.
so basically, it was via surrogates and stuff like that. So they just had their third child, and it just kind of got me thinking in regards to that. The whole surrogacy or whatever thing. Yeah, I don't know how
First
you
of
term
all,
it.
do you believe in that?
I know for a fact that I don't think I could do something like that.
Yeah. The reason why I'm asking still this is because we faith type of people. We believe that if you want something, you believe with your whole heart that it's gonna happen. Now, this is not to knock other people that can't have children, but
But I don't think the situation was the fact that Kim Kardashian can't have children. I think the
why the
situation.
hell would they have a surrogate?
I think the situation was that she just didn't want to bear another child. Like she just
Okay.
didn't want, like
She didn't want to go through that whole
process
process.
again.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't think it was
that
the
makes
fact.
sense. That makes sense.
It was not that she
Celebrities
couldn't.
are on that vibe.
Yes, because obviously you know that she's big on taking care of her body, and so
Yeah.
she's probably thinking like, third baby,
'Cause
it's
I
gonna
actually
be
don't know why she's famous, but yeah.
like third baby. She's thinking perhaps it's gonna like
When,
exactly. It's gonna be a hard work. It's gonna be a hard work again, getting into shape and stuff like that. Getting
means more butt shots and whatnot.
okay, I'm not sure why you're talking about butt shots, but like getting rid of the baby fats and stuff like that. So I'm thinking maybe she's gonna think it's gonna be a lot of work to do all that type of stuff there.
Hey man,
So I think that's why they went this route here, which, at
now
at
do
this,
we
at
know
this
who the
point,
surrogate is?
No, I
It's a
don't know who
stranger.
I don't know who the surrogate mother is. But at this point, right? I I don't know as far as as far as it, like this whole procedure, right?
Yeah.
In regards to um whether it's wrong or right, right? In just in regards to the Bible and Bible believing Christians. Like I don't know whether it is or whether it
Didn't
isn't.
Abraham have a baby with
He did with Sarah's
Sarah's?
maidservant, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh
So I'm not saying that
but
spiritually this is wrong, but
but
I just
also
don't want to put that energy out there.
but also you must look at it like this. When Abraham had the baby, he literally had to sleep with
That's because
with,
there was no technology back then.
yeah. So nowadays, so that definitely our demons wrong.
Yeah.
That was definitely wrong. You know what I mean? However, when it comes to this, like I don't know.
But didn't you get a free pass for that?
What do you mean? Didn't he get a free pass for that?
Didn't God okay it?
No.
So he went against God and slept with the.
He did his own thing. God never told him to do that.
Oh man.
He did his own thing.
I remember. Didn't Abraham like constantly pray to God for a child and whatnot, and then when Sarah couldn't have children, then he brought the whole. Can't we get the child through
Who?
Abraham?
Abraham brought it up to Sarah.
Did you talk to God about this, man?
No.
First of all, I think I need to reread that part.
I think you
Because,
need, yeah.
This is
you
a
need to
very
go through
interesting
it.
conversation.
This was Sarah who suggested to Abraham, "Hey, look,
Oh,
I know that God has
yes.
promised us a child and everything, but
Since I can't,
let's be
he has a
realistic
plan
about
B.
let's be realistic about the situation. I can't bear children, so I think it'll be best if you maybe sleep with my maidservant or whatever, and have this
Sleep with the
have
help.
and have this child." And Abraham did that, and it wasn't
Yeah,
okay.
But you have to be a brave man to do that.
And it wasn't okay. It was not okay. Anyway, but
Which proved that really, Abraham did do something wrong because he got Isaac at the end of the day. Didn't
yes, he did, because God is going to be faithful to His word, whether
he? It's just that he wasn't patient.
yeah. There's a Bible scripture actually now. There's a Bible scripture that actually says that God remains faithful, right? Even when we are unfaithful, because He cannot deny who He is, for He cannot deny Himself.
Oh my
right?
God.
So like that's just a testament already to that story, because even though Abraham did what he did, which was insane, God still stayed faithful to His word, because He had promised him, "Listen, you will have a son."
Yeah.
So He still gave him a son, apart from the son that He had already made for Himself, apart from the son that Abraham had already made for himself. So, but anyway,
I like this. And we're not Bible bashing Kanye West. Please, guys. don't-
no, we're not
don't.
doing that. We're just kind of like
Bible bash.
trying to think: is it, do you think it's right? Do you think it's wrong? Maybe you let us know what your opinion is on the matter. For me myself, and I do not think I would do this. And this is not because I've found concluding evidence in the Bible that it's wrong, but this is just because, honestly speaking, I don't think I'd want. Yes, the child will have my DNA, but we cannot run away from the fact that the child will also have the surrogate mother's DNA.
Exactly.
Like we
See,
can't,
that's
we,
my
we,
problem.
we cannot run away
It has
from that
nothing
fact.
to do with the spiritual.
Yeah.
But
We
man.
cannot run away from that fact that my child will also
the
have
child
the
and the mother will have a bond that's inseparable.
But what they do obviously with the whole surrogacy thing is, like in Kim Kardashian's case also, what they did was she gave the surrogate mother gave birth to Kanye
Yeah.
and Kim's third child. And as soon as they did, they took the child away, obviously from the surrogate mother, because you don't want to create that bond.
That
And they
tension,
placed the child on Kim Kardashian's chest.
Okay.
Yeah, like not care, on her chest, literally, like on her chest, so that the child immediately builds a bond with Kim Kardashian
But
as the mother instead of.
I don't think that's enough though. I don't think that's enough.
Whether it's
Bruh,
enough
you
or
don't
whether it's
carry a
not
child
enough.
for 9 months and the child can't tell the difference between its actual mother and whoever.
I don't know, man. Look, that I don't know. I don't know.
God, there's no flaw in God's creation. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I don't know. So all I'm gonna say in regards to the situation is this: is that me, myself, and I would not go through that route. Even if I'd rather adopt a child than go that route. But like,
Same thing I've said. I'd rather adopt.
yeah. So
There's a lot of children that actually need parental love, man. Rather than creating a child
yeah.
that's half yours. But anyway,
But some people might reason that I'd rather have a child that's half mine and half the surrogate mother than have a child that's not half anything of me. That doesn't even have my blood at all.
Yeah, but I don't want to put my wife through that. I'm sorry.
I think so. I think
Neither do I want to put that through my child either, because once that child grows up, obviously you have to tell them the truth that, listen, your mother is not your biological mother.
But I think also we might be ignorant of the fact that I'm just gonna own up to my own ignorance, perhaps, because I think this is the case, right? With surrogate mothers also. I think they take Kanye's DNA and take Kim's what is it, ovaries or something like that, egg. They take Kim's egg, they take Kanye's sperm, and then they mix it
another
together.
woman carries-
They mix it together, I think, in the whole thing, and then they put it in the woman or whatever. Then they put it in the surrogate mother. So I think the child ends up having both Kim and Kanye's DNA, but in my mind I'm just still thinking. So like,
no, we'd have to read up on it.
yeah,
Let's read up on it.
honestly speaking,
Let's not talk too much
I
about
think I remember, learning something like that in life sciences in high school.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you learned it generations or something.
No, high school life sciences. So, but I just still don't think I'd go that route, man. To be honest with you,
Yeah, same here.
I don't know why, but I just don't.
Props to
I
Kanye,
wouldn't
man.
be.
Let's not dwell on that.
Yes,
Props to
definitely not.
Kanye.
Yeah, no,
We're
props to
happy
him.
for him that he's increasing
Yeah.
his family.
Yeah.
It's always a beautiful thing when a family grows. I think God's greatest gift, honestly, this is a man with many gifts. Okay, I think God's greatest gift to any human being is a child. There is nothing more beautiful than creating your own child.
I'm just gonna be like,
Look,
okay.
look at we made in the image of God, and we get to make someone else in our image. Man, that's freaking amazing. Okay, that is amazing. No, it's not the same, but still, man, still, that's you right there.
Okay,
that's
well,
little you.
or are we speaking about children? Okay, anyway, whatever.
Because I love kids. Okay,
Okay.
and no, I'm not a pedophile for all you weirdos out there.
No one was even thinking you're a
just
pedophile.
love kids.
And no one was even thinking
man,
you're a
there's too many
pedophile.
pedophiles
Except
out
for perhaps maybe you were thinking, oh snap, I'm a pedophile and I just don't want to be a
Really,
pedophile.
still? Really?
I don't know, dude. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on.
But what I want to know,
Yeah.
did Kanye West lay with this woman?
What?
Kanye West lay with this woman, the surrogate.
Of course not, dude. They
You
went.
don't know that. Don't say
No,
of course not.
of course
You don't know
not.
that.
Of course
Kanye
not.
could have wanted to shoot the club of whoever this woman is.
Okay, first and foremost, we're not speaking like that on this podcast. Okay, on Charlemagne's podcast, we'll speak like that. On Joe Biden's podcast, we'll speak like not on the Blueprint
You
sessions, man.
never know, still, bro. You never know.
Nah, dude.
But okay, let's just put the hypothetical scenario that he did.
No, he didn't. I don't wanna.
It's a great discussion, though.
No,
How could you
I'm
imagine
saying-
Kanye West?
No. I'm
man.
saying-
I would want to know who the lady is.
No, I'm saying
wanna know
I
what
don't
it
wanna. I don't even wanna raise up things like that just because I'm not that type of
Oh,
person,
yeah, because
dude.
he's PC. I forgot. I
No,
apologize.
just because I'm not that
I
type of person,
apologize.
I'm not gonna
We know you
speculate
PC
where there's no
option.
speculation. I'm
It's
not
not
gonna,
speculation. It's a question. I asked the question.
which can turn into speculation.
No, it can turn into a discussion. Could it or could it not?
Okay, so I'm saying no. I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either, but I just wanted to discuss it.
So you see, so it's not a genuine question. So it's a question that's wanting to stir up stuff.
It's not stirring up anything. It just makes great conversation.
No, it makes great gossip.
Was Kanye on his Abraham? That's what we want to know.
No,
Still.
it makes great gossip.
Okay.
That's what it makes.
It makes a great
And
conversation.
we're not about that here. We're about bringing facts, okay? And the facts are that they have a child, and it's amazing. And it was done through in vitro or fertilization, that type of stuff there, or whatever it's called and termed. Anyway,
I'm just happy for Kanye.
I want to move on. Since we're speaking about children and stuff, that type of vibe, right? I want to speak about. Basically, you still remember the kid with the whole H&M scenario.
Why do you have to go there? We were just talking about something beautiful. Now you want to go into something
Yes.
this
Yeah.
mean and cruel. Come on, Steele.
So
Come on.
basically, this kid, Lena, his name is Liam.
Coolest monkey in the jungle.
Yeah, with the whole H&M scenario, I think everybody should at least by now know what is happening. But if you don't know,
This is for South Africans.
there was an
Julius Malema
there-
used this as an argument for some odd reason.
okay. So we're actually gonna speak about that also because the EFF went ham.
Hey, bro.
So EFF, bro, like EFF
I
is
love South Africa,
guys.
man.
I
I
know,
love
man.
our country.
EFF is legit. Anyway, so what happened was H&M obviously, you know, had this advert and stuff like that, and with the black boy that had the sweater or the hoodie, which was embroidered or had on it written
Just printed,
coolest
monkey in
printed
the jungle.
coolest monkey in the jungle. And obviously we're all gonna take offense. If you're black, you're obviously gonna take offense to that because you know, like coolest monkey in the
It's
jungle,
racial,
you know,
yeah.
that's like it's a racial slur right there.
Yeah.
So obviously people were offended all over the world. Artists are jumping off board with H&M, their contracts, their deals. I know, for instance, The Weeknd already, when he saw that, went onto Twitter, said, hey, look, listen, shocked and disappointed with H&M, and I will no longer be working with them. So cut
G-Eazy also.
G-Eazy as well. And G-Eazy is like, he was on a Breakfast Club and he was talking about how, you know, he passed up on
And
a
he's
lot
white.
of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
And he's white. He had to fight that.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
straight up, because
He
it would have
had to
crushed his
fight.
career also. But he was also saying on the Breakfast Club that he didn't make the decision just based on the fact that it was his career, but on the fact that morally speaking, you can't do
It's
stuff
just
like
not
that.
right,
It's not
yeah.
right. Yeah, right.
It just made it worse for him because he's white.
Yeah.
And if he didn't pull out, it would make him look like he was about that life. That,
Yeah.
hey, I'm white and I'm with this whole monkey thing against black people. you
Yeah.
know.
Now, actually, that we're speaking about people who pulled out, before we go into what the parents of the child said and whatever, Nicki Minaj apparently is silent. She's not saying anything right now
About
the whole situation because she's got to deal with H&M.
actually,
Yeah.
oh, this is bad.
So she's silent right now.
Flip, I did
And
not know this.
yeah, and Wendy Williams was going in on her like, "Hey, Nicki Minaj, why are you silent, yo? What's happening? What's going on?"
First of all,
You know what I
let's
mean?
address
So
Nick is about her money. Okay.
She
ain't pulling
is,
out of
though.
nothing.
She is,
Even
though.
with the whole Black Lives Matter, I don't recall Nicki saying anything.
I don't recall Nicki saying anything. I don't recall Drake saying nothing.
Okay, Drake didn't say anything because we all know Drake has white fans. Okay?
Yep.
Nicki, I'm confused.
Nah, she's not saying nothing, dude.
Why wouldn't she pull out? Especially after the
That's
whole
major.
Remy Ma
That's
thing.
major money, dude. That's
I get
that's
that
a
it's
lot of money.
I get that it's a lot of money, but come on, bro.
That's a lot of money. That's all I'm saying.
But is money everything? You know?
It's obviously not, but to Nicki, it seems as if
Seems like it's everything.
I think this. I think, and again, I'm not trying to raise speculation or anything like that, but let's be honest about the fact that musically right now Nicki Minaj is not necessarily fitting in
Yeah.
as perhaps she was 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years ago,
Maybe the
even
bank,
6, 7, or 8 years ago.
maybe her bank account is missing a couple of zeros. Maybe she's.
I wouldn't
tryna-
say that. I wouldn't say she's broke. She's definitely not.
She's definitely not,
She's
bro.
definitely
Nicki got that money,
she's got money. I'm just saying I think for her, on her part, I'm maybe thinking she's perhaps thinking, hey, this music thing right now,
It's not
it's
working.
not
for
as
me.
it's probably not as profitable as it was 2, 3 years ago
Yeah.
for me. So I'm gonna keep all the deals that I can possibly keep
No,
to
that's
make sure that I'm
is a
sorted.
Great.
You understand?
But then, can we criticize Nicki Minaj for the? That's the question.
For what?
For wanting to stay.
Hey, that I cannot criticize Nicki Minaj for wanting to stay.
Honestly, I wouldn't criticize anyone for staying with
H&M.
a racist. First of all, I don't think H&M is racist. Let me just put that out there. I don't think H&M is racist. I think this was just a marketing gimmick.
I think so too. I think it was
Because
for marketing purposes.
After all these years, they decide now only to put out something racist.
Now,
Come on.
I think it was a marketing. It was supposed to be a marketing gimmick, and I think that obviously, like we spoke,
still a marketing
like we
gimmick.
said on the last podcast, I think they expected for people to go wild and stuff like that, and then obviously after a month or 2 months for it to dumb down, and people are gonna just know more about H&M than they did previously. Than when
First of all,
this whole incident had occurred,
This is the H&M has never popped that much
like it has right
like
now.
it has right now. Okay,
You know?
although there's a negative connotation attached to it, but trust me, where there's conversations, there's gonna be money spent.
Let
okay?
me tell you something. I didn't even necessarily know about H&M until this scenario, right? And check this out. I found myself downloading the app H&M just to
Have
check.
an app?
Just to check what clothes they have. And I'm like, snap! They got sales. They got this. I'm like, what on earth? You know what I mean?
Sounds so weird,
You
right?
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And imagine how many other people did that.
Yeah, a lot.
You understand? Who did not
First of
know?
all,
Who did
a lot
not
of
know
people
about
did not know
H&M?
about H&M.
Who know about H&M now? Who went onto their site or went onto their shop, or went to their shops, and they checked out like all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But before we get carried away and talk about everything else, I want to talk about our parents, because everyone is wondering like what are this boy's parents saying? You know what I mean? So
You were in an interview.
yeah, they went in an interview on a show called This Morning or whatever, where they were basically being interviewed. So basically, the parents are from Sweden. The mother is Terry and
Yeah.
The father is Frank.
I was gonna say, where the hell are they from? Because
Yeah.
they have this weird
Accent, yeah. No, they're from Sweden. They're from Sweden and stuff like that. And obviously, Liam is the name of the boy. That's their
Yeah.
son. So basically, they were asked if H&M had discussed what they were planning on doing on the day of the shoot. Right, and they said no. Liam is part of a modeling agency. You understand? He's part of a modeling agency. So, as per usual for them, it was like a normal day of when he needs to go model for a company or whatever. And on the day, it just happened to be H&M.
Yeah.
And so they took him through to the shoot, and then they were asked, okay, so where were you guys during this whole process? Like, was it discussed with you what they were gonna be doing?
This hoodie vibe.
Yeah, and they said no, they didn't. Nothing was discussed with them in regards to what they're gonna be shooting, and of course, nothing has to be discussed with them in that regard because Liam is part of the modeling agency, which obviously his parents have approved, right? And so they were just taking Liam to the shoot. So they take Liam to the shoot, which is what they were explaining. They take Liam to the shoot, and therefore from henceforth he gets taken care of by obviously the stylist and the other people that are there. You know what I mean? So they're just there pretty much because he's a minor. They're there to basically transport him to the place and wait for him to get done with his shoot, and then take him home. You know what I'm saying? So basically they're saying no, they didn't know about the whole hoodie until they saw the actual pictures. Then they were asked if they had a problem with like what was their reaction on the whole thing. So the mom is like, no, for her, she doesn't mind it because it's just, it's modeling and everything. So
Yeah.
it's not a big deal as the
Yeah.
world is making it out to be. But now here's the plot twist, right? The plot twist is the mom herself has been called a monkey before,
Yeah.
in a cruise ship, which is what she was saying.
Yeah.
And she said she flipped out.
is
So
funny.
she said she understood the reaction the world is having because she herself
She was called a monkey.
called a monkey at some point in her life, and she flipped out
Wasn't
as
put on
well.
a
She
t-shirt
showed
or
that
sweater.
reaction, but for some reason she doesn't think there's anything wrong with the hoodie.
sweater, yeah.
You understand? Saying "coolest monkey in the jungle" because she thinks, nah, it does it. There's nothing more to it. It's just a hoodie. It's just advertising. It's just there's nothing more to it. And so Charlemagne wasn't happy about that response, and
Yeah.
Charlemagne gave the parents donkey of the day
Donkey of the day.
on the Breakfast Club.
That's
right?
why I love my nigga.
Yeah, so he gave them donkey of the day, and his response is simple. His thing is simple. His thing is, look, if you yourself have undergone such a thing, right?
Yeah.
If you've undergone such a thing, then you, more than anyone else who hasn't perhaps been called a monkey, like for me, I've never been called a monkey in my
Yeah.
life. But for you, you should then understand why this is a problem for the rest of us
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
are black and who feel like this is a problem. You know what I mean? You, more than anyone, should understand why this is a problem.
Yeah.
But for some weird reason, you're not seeing a problem with it. There's a problem with that. So he gave her donkey of the day, and basically his conclusion or his response was, he just thinks that the parents maybe needed the money to pay rent, and you know what? They
He's
should
like,
they
they like
should
their
rather
check.
just they should rather just say that.
Celebrate.
Yeah, they should rather just say that the rent is due. We need to pay the rent, and let it be the end of the story. Don't try and make it cover up and make it seem like it wasn't a big deal when it
He
actually
said,
was.
don't choose what's racist
Yeah,
and what's not.
Yeah.
Racism is consistent with it.
yeah.
If something is racist when it's said to you, it shall be racist when it's put on a t-shirt and branded on your child. Okay.
Yeah, straight up. So basically, also, what happened was there was in South Africa the EFF, right? The EFF, in regards to this
here
whole
we go.
H&M thing, went on a protest. Right, they went on a protest and everything, and they started breaking stuff. Like they went into the H&M store, started breaking stuff. Like this stuff was on ABC News, dude. Like it was on ABC News. Imagine
Snap.
in America, this footage got all the way into America, the ABC News. So they started going into the H&M stores in South Africa. They started breaking stuff. They started shattering stuff. They were like pulling the place apart, like messing it up big time, man. Like they were
Africa is so stupid.
messing it up big time. But their thing was, obviously these guys are not gonna understand the language we like. They're gonna understand actions. They don't understand when we tell them, hey, this is not okay. This
Yeah.
is not cool. It doesn't go down like that.
It's not necessary.
But they will understand actions. They will understand losing actual money to repair these shops. You understand? They'll understand losing actual money for closing down their shops for a particular number of days because they can't do business, trade, or anything of that nature because we're protesting. You know what I mean? They will understand that. But they won't understand if we're just lazy daisical about the whole situation and just say, guys, it's not okay. We don't like this. So whether or not I agree with that is beside the point. That those are just the facts. That's what's been happening. And so what happened was our local celebrity, Pearl Thusi, went on to her Twitter, right? And she wasn't happy about everything that happened, right?
Us bashing the stores.
Yeah, the EFF bashing the stores and stuff like that. So she tweeted about that. And let me see. I'm looking for this article here. So she tweeted about that, she's saying it's not okay and everything. So Mbuyiseni Ndlozi responded, right? He responded and said, ANC self-hating mascot who believes blacks with stones fighting oppression or savages. It would be a waste of breath to show her that she's adopted the oppressor's language to describe blacks, he said. Yeah. So that's what Mbuyiseni Ndlozi said in regards to Pearl Thusi lashing out at the EFF after, their members stormed H&M stores across the country over the weekend in protest to the racist adverts and stuff like that. So Pearl Susie replied and said, wow, she can't believe she's being bullied by the EFF into taking back her opinion on the matter. So, which is very, interesting, man.
I'm glad that she's actually speaking against such inhuman behavior. Maybe it sounds a little monkey wise. I don't know.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, right? You know what's funny. Apparently, like as the EFF were tearing down stuff, right?
Yeah.
They were saying, look at what the monkey can do. And tearing down stuff while they're saying that. Like, look at what the monkey can do.
They're really behaving like monkeys, man.
Oh man, that was so funny.
This is bad.
That was so funny.
Like there has to be a way for us to deal with issues.
So you don't agree with what the EFF did?
Of course I don't.
Okay.
Yo,
I don't know if I agree or not,
bro.
I'm torn in betwixt the two.
At the end of the day, everybody has a right to whatever they want. Okay.
True.
Everybody has rights. Us going to violate their property, that is a criminal act.
That actually is wrong.
That is a criminal act. Never mind the fact that it's wrong.
You know what?
That's a criminal act.
Wrong.
That is damage to property.
Two wrongs don't make a right, basically.
Thank you. Okay.
I feel you.
I've never liked violence, bro. I've never liked, which is why I get so mad when South Africa protests, or why they always have to burn stuff and break stuff and smash people's cars.
Yeah.
Like, how is it that you're protesting for something that you want done by doing more damage? Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. But I don't want to talk too much about this, man, because it really annoys me.
Yeah.
Because this makes white people win, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
This just makes white people win.
Yeah, no, it kind of
everything they say about us, when we do such things, it makes them win.
It's like
because we're behaving like monkeys now.
Look at what the monkey can do.
Maybe that's gonna be the new H&M t-shirt.
Oh, bro! Wow,
that's gonna be the new
South Africa's
H&M
classic.
t-shirt. Okay.
I don't see myself living anywhere else in the world except in South Africa, bro. I ain't going nowhere out of this country.
At this moment, man, I'm starting to reconsider. Okay. I want to be in a peaceful place, okay? I don't want my kids to be surrounded by hatred and violence.
There are peaceful places in parts of South Africa, bro. Like, you don't have to flee the country to find a peaceful place.
Name one.
Like, I don't know every single place in this country.
No, all I'm saying is name
but
the
I'm
peaceful
pretty
place
sure
in South Africa.
Peaceful places, like in Cape Town, maybe.
Wait, do you know what? Do you know one?
In Port Elizabeth, maybe.
Do you know one?
No one what?
Peaceful place.
I'm telling you, I don't know every. And I'm mentioning. I'm basically mentioning to Cape Town, Port Elizabeth.
Cape Town ain't peaceful.
No, who said? Who said?
You need to go to Cape Town.
Who said?
I can tell you, Cape Town's not peaceful.
I'm not talking about the whole of Cape Town. I'm saying there are parts of Cape Town that are peaceful.
Dude, you can't choose a certain part, okay? The whole place.
Then you're not gonna, then where are you gonna move to? Where are you gonna move to where it's peaceful? In this world,
man, I'm gonna choose a place that's
name one.
Maybe
just like your time, name one. Name one place in the world that's peaceful.
I'll go
name
to
one.
What's this place with with the skinny people?
Name one.
What is this place called? Man?
Name it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Name
man.
one.
I don't remember.
Just name it. Name one.
What's this place now? Where the poor people live, man. What's this poor country's name?
Haiti? I don't even know.
No, not Haiti. But Haiti is an option.
Who said it's peaceful?
It is peaceful.
Who said? Do you know? Have you been there?
Never been there, but hey, man, where it's poor, there ain't no trouble, bro. People are starving.
In actual fact, it's quite the opposite, because if there's poverty, that means people are stealing. That means people are doing crimes to try and get by.
But surprisingly, those places, that's where they help each other out. That's what people do here in South Africa. Your so-called favorite place you want to settle down in, okay? They help each other out.
Man. You know what, LZ? At least I've been to Cape Town. You ain't never been to Haiti
I've
or
been to
whatever.
Cape Town. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Haiti, the place that you say you want to move to because you feel like it's more peaceful. You don't know nothing about that place. You don't know nothing. You've never seen that place. You're not even an inch. You're not even a street. You never even stepped a foot on that street. You don't know what the people are like.
I haven't seen anything bad in Haiti.
Yeah,
except that people are starving.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You haven't seen until you go there. Then you start seeing. Then you start thinking, no, it's elsewhere. There's always gonna be a problem.
Okay,
with whatever place.
Can I ask you a question? Is America peaceful?
No.
How do you know?
From what I've seen.
Exactly. You seen it on TV. I've seen on TV that Haiti is not a bad place, man.
You see what they want you to see.
Oh.
You see what they want you to see.
So they want you to see
what
that
they want you to see.
That Haiti is a peaceful place, but America's not?
Until you go.
Okay.
Until you go into that place.
Okay.
Because
this is such a mature conversation.
For a long time, they were portraying America as being peaceful. Until they started portraying America as being non-peaceful.
They've never portrayed America as a peaceful place because America has never been peaceful.
Okay.
Place that reeks of slavery, peaceful? Really? Come on,
I said
man.
they portrayed it. I said for a long time they portrayed it. Doesn't mean that was the truth of the matter. I said that's how they portrayed it.
I don't know where have you been watching America because I've never seen America as peaceful ever.
Okay, man. Okay, dude. You
know how many black people get killed daily?
Dude, you understand portraying? And
that's
facts.
Which is why I don't understand. Where are they portraying this?
You know what? We're gonna move on.
Because it's in the news that people are dying. And you tell me they've portrayed America as freaking peaceful. Come on, Steve. Come on, man.
But you asked me.
Why do these white people make you naive,
but you
man?
Asked me.
Why are you always naive when it comes to white people,
man? No, not true. But you asked me.
I was scared of the white man.
Not true again. But you asked me. But you asked me. You asked me if America was peaceful, and I said no. So you got your answer at the end of the day. Anyway, we're gonna move on to this beef, right? That's kind of like almost bubbling up and happening almost in a way. Like I don't understand this thing here. Yeah. But I don't know what it is exactly, right? So this whole Joe Budden and Eminem situation, right?
Yeah.
You know.
I'm listening.
Actually, I think you should speak about this a little more because that's more your forte, you know. These are your people.
First of all. Let me tell you something, man. Eminem and the whole Joe Biden thing is escalating badly.
Nope.
It is.
No.
Because there's violence being thrown around now. Okay? It's a problem.
What violence are you talking about?
D12 wants to beat up Joe Biden.
But Joe Biden said D12 has always had a problem with him.
Exactly. They're using the Eminem beef.
First and foremost, just explain this whole situation because perhaps there's someone who's listening and they don't know what on earth we're talking about.
First of all, those who know Joe Biden's history is that when Joe Biden was a rapper, for those who don't know that he retired, when Joe Biden was a rapper, he used to always cause havoc, okay? He used to always want to...
beef with people.
Not necessarily beef, but he wanted the competition, you know, to go against someone.
No, he wanted the beef.
Not beef.
Beef said it himself.
Beef is a strong word.
He said it himself.
No.
He didn't mind.
Beef is a strong word. Beef is
is
a street thing. Okay, it has nothing to do with rap.
What?
Beef has nothing to do with rap. It's a street thing. Okay.
Whoa. Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
There's violence involved, which is why I don't like to use the word beef.
So you're telling me in hip hop there's never been beef?
Of course there's been beef. That's why they beat each other up.
No. Nas ain't never been beaten up. Jay-Z has never been beaten up.
That's because they've never seen each other while they were beefing.
Dude, beef in hip hop doesn't.
Okay, can I ask you a question? What it does?
It doesn't necessarily mean violence.
Wait. Have you watched the documentary Beef?
No.
Then you should watch and then change your opinion. First of all, beef, they keep saying, street people keep saying this. The guys that are street, that are in the hip hop game, stop using the word beef. Because if you say you beef with someone, that means when they see you in public, it's going to be a problem. Because I can say I'm beefing with Steel. Now, Steel's friends, let's say they gangsters, because we all know rappers like to hang out with gangsters. Steel's people like gangster, and I say, I'm beefing with Steel. That nigga ain't a real nigga. When Steel's people see me in public, their idea of beef, they're not gonna rap battle me. They don't rap. What they're gonna do is portray their beef with violence, which is why they keep saying stop using the word beef, because beef means once we see each other, it's going down. And no, not in the DMs, okay? It means it's gonna be a scuffle.
It's gonna be a scuffle.
Okay, someone's chain's gonna get taken away.
That
Okay?
term.
Someone's chain's gonna get taken away.
I was never ready for that
Okay.
term. Wow.
But Joe Biden and Eminem are not beefing. Let's just get that clarification out there.
No, explain the situation, dude. Explain
First
the
of
whole
all,
song situation.
I'm gonna explain the whole song, but first I need to get clarification that there's no beef. Now, as you know, Joe Biden had a show called Everyday Struggle, which he had on Complex, which he left. Okay. Now he's signed to Revolt.
Which is P. Diddy's
Revolt TV.
media company. Yeah.
Okay. Props to Joe Biden for that decision, because he's getting real money right now. Okay. Now, Joe Biden, while he was on Everyday Struggle, Eminem's song Walk on Water first came. And they talked about it. They reviewed the song. And Joe Biden hated it. Okay. He hates the new woke Eminem. He hates it. Not hate Eminem, but hate the style that Eminem is on. Because, first of all, once you know Eminem's history, listening to Eminem rhyme now, it's like an insult to basically to Slim Shady, if I can put it that way. So Joe Biden, when he speaks about Eminem not being on par, what he's talking about, he's rating him to the Eminem that he knows, which people do not understand. When he says Eminem's verse is trash, he does not mean Eminem is trash himself. Okay? We've had trash verses from everybody, okay? Even from the best of the best. And Eminem is the best, okay? We've had some trash. Like the whole, BT Cypher? That was trash, man. But what he stood for was proper, okay? Now, Joe Biden said, Walk on Water, no, it's not his vibe. Then it came to the point where they got the track list of Eminem's album before the album came out. And the album actually came out after he left Everyday Struggle, no?
Not sure.
Because I don't remember him actually.
They never reviewed the album on Everyday Struggle, so it probably must have, yeah.
Because he had a child before the album came out.
Yeah. Something like that. And he was already being started to, like, he was already being excluded from the episodes on Everyday Struggle already by then.
Now, Joe Biden said, from what he could read, the track list is trash. Okay, clearly you didn't like the titles of the songs. But everybody loves the features, okay? Because he has great features up there. He has Ed Sheeran, he has Alicia Keys, Pink, who am I missing? Skylar Grey. Anyways, that's not the point. So Joe Biden was reviewing that. That's when the trouble really started. When he said the track list.
Who?
What?
Joe Biden.
That's when the trouble started of when he said the track list is whack. It's trash. So already people already
I'm still gonna give my take on that, but
no, I want
continue.
you to.
Yeah.
I want you to.
Continue.
Then obviously there was an uproar on Twitter, okay, which then woke up D12 from wherever they were, because I forgot about them. The only person in D12 I do know is Denan Porter, who you guys used to know as Kanava. Conniver works closely with Eminem. He's Eminem's hype man and producer. For those of you who don't know. Now, Conniver knows Joe Budden. Okay. And he understands the industry because he's still in the industry, unlike the other members of D12.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the issue with other members of D12 is they have so much love and respect and gratitude towards Eminem because Eminem basically gave them everything when he didn't have to. Because Eminem is white, first of all. Number two, Eminem did not need D12. D12 needed Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And D12 was carried by Eminem, in all actual truth.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very grateful to Eminem. So they always feel the need to always come to Eminem's defense.
Rescue.
Now, as you know, Eminem has never been in any beef, okay? Ever. But D12 always takes things as beef. Whenever Eminem has a disagreement with any person in the industry, they always feel the need to jump in. Same thing they did with Royce. Now, Royce the 5'9".
Wait, are you
and
going to
Joe
go
Budden
into
all
Royce's
slaughterhouse.
story now?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
But I'm trying to explain what they do. Eminem and Royce had a fallout back in the
You are
days.
going into
I'm
Royce's
not.
story.
I'm
You
not
really
going into
are right
Royce's
now.
story. I'm not going to Royce's
You
story.
are right. He's just explaining.
Royce and Eminem had a fallout back in the day. And because of a disagreement, D12 got involved and there was violence.
Wow.
And they dissed Royce.
Wow, he went into
But
Royce's story.
Eminem did not diss Royce. Now, this is the same scenario playing out again. Eminem is not beefing with Joe Budden. Neither does he want to beef with Joe Budden. The song Chloroseptic, the remix actually, the one with 2 Chainz on, because 2 Chainz is not on the original, which is on the album, which he was taken out of, which I don't understand, right? Because that verse was hard from 2 Chainz. Okay,
It doesn't matter. He was
2
just
Chainz
taken
was
off.
dope. Okay,
Doesn't matter. He was taken off.
see if that song was on the original, maybe people will feel a little different about the album. Because people were protesting the fact that he took out 2 Chainz on the original song.
Doesn't matter. He was taken off.
Anyways,
Nothing we can do now.
Now Eminem came with his verse. I want to actually review the lyrics when I'm talking about this.
Okay, while you looking for the lyrics, you said Eminem dissed Joe Budden on the song. And my thing was, no, I listened to that thing. Eminem didn't diss Joe Budden
I
on that
listen
thing.
to it too.
Eminem,
every day.
Eminem didn't diss Joe Budden on that thing. Eminem was dissing anybody who's calling his stuff trash.
No.
Anyone.
While you're sitting there with your legs crossed, reviewing.
Go through the lyrics.
Because I remember those words in Eminem's verse, okay? Because yours definitely talking to Joe Budden.
Go through the lyrics this year.
And he compared his verses to Joe Budden's verses. But I want to remember the lyrics quickly.
Go through the lyrics.
I'll go through the lyrics. Talk so long. 'Cause this thing is loading you.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know why you cut me in the first place. So, anyway, like I was saying,
No, I was correcting you. I don't cut you.
no, Eminem, firstly, did not even diss Joe Budden on that verse. So, I'll prove it by saying this as well. Joe Budden went and listened to the Chloroseptic remix,
He didn't
right?
listen to it.
Nope, he went and listened
He
to
heard
it, right?
He didn't listen to it.
He listened to it, and he's like, and he went into his podcast where he's like, yo, I listened to this thing, and Eminem is not dissing me on this thing. He's dissing you guys, like the people who were working with him on the thingy, on the podcast. He's like, he's dissing
He said he was
he's dissing
dissing
everyone.
the black guy that's
Nah.
with him on the
No,
podcast.
he's saying he's dissing,
and the guy said
he's dissing
no,
everybody. No, he's saying
he listened to
he's
the
saying-
song.
No, he's saying
dissing Joe
he's
Budden.
dissing everybody. Who's,
Joe Budden only listened to the song once.
dude, are you gonna let me talk or you want to
No,
talk?
I'm saying if you're gonna speak,
Huh?
speak correctly.
No.
because that's not what Joe Budden said.
That's what he
Joe
said.
Budden said he listened to the song on his way there, And he doesn't think that Eminem was dissing him. He was dissing the other guy, the black guy. I don't remember the guy's name.
No.
It's Rory and the black guy. I don't remember the black guy's name.
Yes.
But the guy said...
academics and anyone who's calling his stuff trash. That's what Joe Biden said. Did he not say academics as well?
He did not say academics.
Oh my gosh. Please,
Eminem. First of all, academics didn't even trash Eminem's album, so there's no reason for Eminem to even diss him. Okay,
if you're listening to this podcast, please go on YouTube. Go to Joe Biden's podcast where he speaks about Eminem and the diss thingy. You will see. You will hear for yourself. He talks about how he feels like Eminem wasn't dissing him. He's dissing that guy, the black dude, and academics, and anyone else who's calling his stuff trash.
Back to the verse. Bin Laden with the pen. Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna rap this. I'm just gonna say the lyrics.
No, just rap it from the end because it's towards the end where he disses, where he's saying that stuff. It's
like the psychiatric words.
Okay, I'm gonna keep speaking. Read. Okay, read below your breath, like on your mark, because like where you're trying to find it. Because,
okay, yes, yeah.
Wow.
It starts with the walk on water. Okay.
Okay.
It's likely the psychiatric ward's a last resort. Something's gotta give, that's for sure. Yet you keep coming back for more. Not as raw as I was. Walk on water sucks. B, suck my D. Okay, I'm not gonna say
don't say that stuff,
the cuss words. You all saw the track list and had a fit before you heard it.
Y'all heard. Y'all saw the track list.
Y'all saw the track list and had a fit.
Y'all
you heard it.
Wait, y'all is more than one people.
Yes, they did see it as a group. They saw it as a group.
Y'all. Okay,
did they not review it as a group?
Let's go.
They did not review it. It's a question still.
Answer the question.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Did they not see it as a group?
He's saying y'all.
Did they not see it as a group? Answer the question.
Obviously.
Yes or no?
He's saying y'all.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Okay,
so
y'all is one person?
Is y'all one person? You're not answering the question.
Is y'all one person?
Yes or no?
Is y'all one person?
Yes or no?
But is y'all one person?
I'm asking you simple questions. Answer the question. Answer the question.
One person?
Yes or no?
But is y'all one person?
Bro, I want to move on. Can we please answer the question?
Obviously, it's a group because it's y'all.
No, say yes or no.
Why must I say yes or no?
Say yes or no still.
Obviously,
say yes or no. This is how you know when someone's wrong. No. Okay.
I'm not
okay.
I'm not wrong.
You saw the track list and had a fit before you heard it.
Yeah.
So you formed your verdict.
Okay.
You formed your verdict. While you sat with your arms crossed, did your little reaction videos and talked over songs. That's obviously DJ Academics, okay. That part I do not remember.
Exactly.
Okay, so you did
Number one.
DJ
Thank you.
Academics.
Thank you. My point has been proven already. Thank you.
But he did this Joe Biden. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That's what I'm asking you to do.
I just did.
Just read the lyrics.
And you already proved my point. Nah, dog, you're saying I lost it. Your effing marbles are gone.
You see?
But nowadays, yes, we already confirmed that he dissed DJ Academics. There's no need for you to point that out.
No, but I'm saying...
There's no need for you to point that out. That's what I'm saying. You already confirmed that he's dissing DJ
Academics. No
one's catching feelings. There's no need for you to disturb me while I'm reading. There's no need.
He's catching feelings.
Okay.
Don't catch feelings on this podcast, please.
Can I please read the lyrics?
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nah, dog. You're saying I lost it. Your effing marbles are gone. But nowadays, every flow, every cardan sounds the same.
Every what?
I don't know this word.
Okay.
Cardance. Okay. CADENCE.
Cadence, dude. It's cadence.
What is cadence?
Let's just go to the dictionary real quick. Let's do dictionary.
I don't know the
cadence. Word. Cadence. CADENCE, right?
Yeah.
Cadence, noun, the act or state of declining or sinking. Milton, now was the sun in western cadence low. Balanced, rhythmic flow. Shakespeare, golden cadence of poesy. The measure or beat of movement. The general inflection or modulation of the voice, or of any sound. Milton,
Okay.
blustering winds, which all night long seafaring men o'erwatched.
Okay, we
Sir
got
Walter
it now.
Scott, the accents were in passion's tenderest cadence.
Dude,
A
we got
progression
it.
of at
Hold
least
up.
2 chords which conclude a piece of music,
We
section
got
or
it,
musical
Seal.
phrases within it. Sometimes referred to analogously as musical punctuation. A
Brains a
cadenza
powder
or closing.
keg. I draw inspiration out of hate. Real pain in the paper I don't trace. But if I look strange and out of place, it's cause I'm an alien. Oh God, I hate this line. It's cause I'm an alien. That's why I write till the page is out of space. Oh God, I hate that line. I mean, I'm searching for punchlines so terribly. Yeah, from 7 Mile to Novara to How Can I Be Down? All of us trying to pile in the car. Yeah, we shot for the stars. Yeah, because we only got so much time in this world. Yeah. So rewind it to your high school dance to the night before. If you think you'll promise tomorrow. Yeah, and now I'm about to fool again. This tune is sick. It's luminous. The moon is lit. A freaking lunatic. A human computer chip. And I'm soon to stick a broom in the uterus of your hottest chick. Yo. If I was you, I wouldn't do nothing. Stupid you to the mood I'm in. I'm losing it. You get chewed like a junior mint. Show me who to rip. It's time for you to get screwed. Empty to the lubricant.
Dude, just do the lyrics, man.
This is funny, man. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, why?
See, you lost the lyrics now.
Empty the lubricant and put super glue in it. How many effing rappers did I go through? Dispel doubt, but you won't admit I smoked and you were spellbound, hellbound in my snowsuit. First of all, if you don't know what Eminem's talking about, he's talking about the tracks that he did before.
Yeah.
Hellbound, he did.
He's still not dissing Joe, though.
He is.
Nope.
Joe Biden was in the song. In my snowsuit, but am I supposed to sound like everything else out? Because I don't get compared to it. Only myself now, and I can see the fair weather fans and sails down. But the only way I care is if I let myself down. But what the F have I awoke to? Now, who said Eminem is woke? After the whole cipher. Who said Eminem is woke?
A lot of people said Eminem is woke.
No,
A
on the show.
lot of
We talk
people said
about
Eminem is woke.
everyday struggle here. We talk about everyday struggle.
Yeah, because that's because you're secluding it to just everyday struggle. But a lot
because
of people
he's
said
talking
Eminem was
about
woke.
everyday struggle here. Who on everyday struggle said he doesn't like the new woke Eminem?
Hey man, just continue. Man.
Okay, thank you.
That still doesn't prove
Thank you.
nothing, though.
Somebody's catching feelings.
That's still not proving
Okay,
anything.
catching feelings.
I'm not even catching nothing.
Time to eat the vocals and ish out Pro Tools. I know you still want me to ill out, don't you? Hoping the old Slim's gonna spill out open fire on your whole camp with this spit I wrote you. So chill out, no, you hoes couldn't roast me with the ish I wrote you. Okay. Then I took a stand, went and 10 face, and practically cut my MFN fan base in half and still outsold you. Yo, who's he talking about? Who's he talking about?
He's talking to all the
Academics
people
is
who
not
are
a
hating.
rapper.
He's talking to everybody
Academics
who's
is not
hating,
a
dude.
rapper. You just called my
Yes.
ish trash. You just called my ish trash. Thank God I rap better when the odds are stacked. Okay? Revival's whack. I don't like the zombie track. Oh, when he's talking with that garbage psychotic crap. Where's your content at? What's with all the conscious rap? Okay.
Who's rapping consciously? Because then
Because he's saying that you're not putting me to the same caliber as Hove. Pink, Beyonce, this, and Kalani that. I just added to the fuel in my rocket pack. So I'm ready to respond. Then I'm gonna launch it at him. Idiotic from the effing embryonic sac to the body bag. I'll be back. And when I am, I'll be at your effing throat like. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't like to say. I don't like. I don't like to say. I told you so. I don't like.
It still doesn't like to.
It's okay. Still, there's no need to catch feelings. We can just move on from the
feelings. I'm just saying it still doesn't.
Share
prove.
your input, man.
It still doesn't
Share your
prove
input.
That
there's no need to catch feelings. It's okay. Still,
I'm actually not. It still doesn't prove.
Jesus
that,
forgives you.
It still doesn't
Jesus
prove
loves
that
you.
Eminem dissed Joe Biden because Joe Biden went onto his podcast and he's like, guys, I listened to this thing and I don't hear anything that's dissing me. I hear everything that's dissing y'all who were hating on.
There's one thing that I love about myself is that I can admit when I'm wrong.
Check. Listen to this.
And I admit about the DJ academic situation.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I didn't hear that line.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Now, this is someone who's listened to the song for the whole week, every day.
So he's not going to listen to what I'm saying.
Now, Joe Biden raised his point after listening to the song once.
Yes.
So I kind of understand why he doesn't feel that Joe Biden got dissed. Okay. Because the first time I heard the song, I didn't think that Joe Biden got dissed either. But this is more confirmation than what I thought already. Because now he's pulling out references, okay? But it's okay, man. Still, we're not here to argue about that, man. Let's be on this positive vibe. I love you, bro.
All I'm saying
There's no need to catch feelings.
All I'm saying
I mean, no harm.
Joe Biden
no
went on his podcast and he said, listen, guys, I'm hearing this guy rap and everything, but I'm not hearing my name pop up. I'm not hearing him dissing me. I'm just hearing him talk about everyone who's been hating on him.
No one's name came up.
You know, yeah, but like he's talking about how he's hearing
he just shifted blame because he didn't want to take it.
I don't know, could be, man. At the end of the day, anyway, we're just reporting the facts as they are for me. As like I saw it, I'm not gonna speculate and say Eminem is dissing Joe when I maybe don't understand if it's dissing Joe or not. If Joe says he doesn't feel like he's being dissed, then he's probably not being dissed.
Anyway, I love this podcast, man. The fact that we can sit here and disagree like we do.
Because what's the point then of doing a diss track if the person you're doing it to doesn't even feel it?
First of all, it's not a diss track, guys. Let's please be grown up. That is not what's called a diss track.
Or a diss verse. It's
not even a diss verse.
Then what is it? Okay.
It's mentions. Okay.
Okay. What's the point of being dissed then if you're not even gonna feel the diss?
Who says Joe Biden didn't feel it?
He obviously didn't because he was on the podcast. Like,
no, he just shifted blame because Eminem didn't only respond to him.
Okay. Anyway, moving right along, man. I'm just gonna move on. Joe Biden again.
Still a
Joe Biden.
Hey, we love Joe, man. We love Joe.
I do not. But Joe Biden.
This is what Joe Biden has wanted his whole life to people to talk about.
Joe Biden just keeps getting into these things. Now, the people that I know he's got beef with is the Migos.
Okay, he's not beefing with the Migos.
No, he's beefing with the Migos. Now, or maybe it's a marketing. I don't know what it is, but all I know is that there it's clear. There are no blurred lines like it is with the whole Eminem thingy. No. Here,
Migos hate Joe Biden, but Joe Biden does not hate Migos.
It's very clear what's happening here because Migos have gone as far as not only just doing a song,
but put out a video
mentioning Joe Biden and you know what I mean, but also putting out a whole video. And I love how the video starts out. It starts out with as if it's like the everyday struggle. It starts off as
they call it all rappers struggling.
All rappers struggling, right?
All rappers struggling.
So it's like they recreate the whole set of everyday struggle, and they have a fake academics. They have a fake what's her name again? That lady?
Nadeska,
and they have a fake Joe Biden, right?
Yeah.
And at the back, you know how on Everyday Struggling at the back it has the Everyday Struggling, like that the name of the show.
Yeah.
But on this one, yeah, there was a twist. It said all rappers struggling.
Yeah, that was the funny part.
Right? And then it starts off with Joe Biden just throwing his cap and saying, "Oh man, I don't like the Migos." You know, the Migos.
Actually, it starts with him like complaining.
Yeah, whatever
the
whatever
Migos.
it is, man. It's the same thing. Same
Then
difference,
before
dude. Come on,
before
seriously.
that video, the music video starts. Basically, that's when he throws the book and flips the table.
No,
over.
it flips the table at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before the music video starts,
No,
because there's a video that starts off Everyday Struggle,
Yes.
then goes into the music video.
He flips the table at the end of the music video.
Does he?
Yeah,
I thought he does that before they go into the music
No.
video.
he does it at the end. Oh no,
No,
in the middle. He probably
no.
does it somewhere in the middle.
No. He does it before the video starts. Then
Okay,
at the
now I
end,
can't remember now.
At the end, he's frozen.
That was
At
so
the end, he's
hilarious. Oh man, that was so hilarious. I don't even know what
Like,
that
what y'all
means.
doing to each other?
I don't even know what that means, dude. I don't even know what that means, honestly speaking.
Honestly, I don't know what
Like
it means.
when
It just looks funny.
when he's there, like freezing.
Yeah, it just looks funny. The song is called Ice Tray.
My word.
Clearly, they were playing on words.
Yeah, that is funny. It shows Joe Biden like the fake Joe Biden like sitting there like freezing and stuff like that, and the and the way the camera is coming at him
that
also,
is
and like
hilarious, man.
his facial expressions, like it's like oh man, snap, poor
They
man.
got the right guy to
You know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know what's like that whole beef. Obviously, it started because of what happened last year and everything like that. So Joe Biden saw the music video and he went on Instagram Live and he was just trolling the whole thing. He's just like, man, like if you're gonna get like a Joe Biden, like get a real Joe Biden, like that Joe Biden from Atlanta, the South. Like he sucks, you know, like weird. And then he like, you know, he's just making a joke about the whole situation and stuff like that. So I don't think Joe Biden was touched or moved a bit. You know what I
I
mean
don't
by
think he
that whole
cares,
thing.
actually.
I think he's enjoying it. I think he's loving the fact that he's getting,
He's getting
so much attention. Yeah.
Because
from
I
the
understand
Migos.
something. Joe Biden is a hip hop head. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got bars on bars. Okay.
Yeah.
He can rap with Eminem and not feel anything. Okay.
Yeah.
So for him to get this much attention,
Yeah.
Joe Biden loves this. Okay.
Wait, tell me something though. Like you said on the last podcast, you said that P. Diddy made Joe Biden crush his beef with the Migos.
Yeah.
No.
They were having a party at Revolt, and then they shot a video. Then he asked him like, "Yo, what's the situation with you and Migos?"
But he didn't crush the beef though. I watched that video. That wasn't crushing the
He
beef.
said, "I love Migos. I got nothing against the Migos.
This is what he said.
Do your thing."
Quavis, which is a diss to
How is-
Quavo. You know it is. You know it's a diss to Quavo because he calls him Quavis when he's provoking them. He calls him Quavis. It's so funny how he does that actually even. Like he's like Quavis. Like he's like
Joe Biden is winning.
he's
man.
naughty,
Joe
bro.
Biden's
Like
winning.
he's naughty, dude. Like
That guy is very witty.
he's provocative. He's provoking them. He's provoking.
And I
that's
like
why,
that, actually.
So that's why he calls him Quavis. So that's why I was like, no man, this beef is not crushed. He's not crushing the beef, yeah.
There is no beef. I think Joe Biden is just making fun.
He's
of him
ma-
for
he,
the
yeah, he's
sake of
enjoying the whole
making
situation.
fun.
Making, it's fun in games up until the Migos probably jump him.
Yeah, that's
Then-
gonna happen. That's definitely
Now
gonna
then,
happen.
because Offset doesn't look like the type of guy who can take being trolled. Like he,
Yeah.
he doesn't look like that type of dude.
That guy is actually the guy that I'm more worried about is Offset. I mean Takeoff, because Takeoff has been in prison. Okay,
no,
that's why he
Offset
wasn't.
has been in prison, not Takeoff.
No, Takeoff.
No.
Why wasn't he in Bad and Bougie? Because he was arrested.
Who Takeoff was arrested?
Yeah,
No. How do you know this?
dude, they even said it in the interview.
Which interview?
I don't know, but just search for. They were interviewed by a chick though. It's just that I don't know who that chick is. But they said the reason why Takeoff was not in that song is because he was in prison at that time.
What the heck? Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, Takeoff. Takeoff is dangerous, man. Okay.
No, but
Takeoff. But Offset,
Offset
looks
is the one
has
who's-
murderous eyes, man. Dude.
because Offset has been in
He doesn't
prison a
talk
lot.
much, man.
Offset
He
has
doesn't
been
talk
in jail a lot also.
He looks scary.
Like at some point, like Migos was just Quavo and Takeoff, just the two of them, because Offset was busy in prison.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
So for me, it looks like
Offset
it
looks
looks like
dangerous.
Offset is more the guy who doesn't like, would probably like not enjoy this whole thing. Would be like, guys, no, we have to do something about this. You know what I mean?
I mean, even the way they stood up when they wanted to beat up Joe Biden at the interview,
Yeah.
you could tell who really wanted to fight.
But it was Quavo who stood up first, though.
Yeah, but Quavo only stood up because he knew the
Yeah.
other guys was there.
Yeah.
Because he knew quality control as
was
whole.
ready to go.
Offset
was
looked like he was about to
he looked
swing
like he
right
was
now.
ready to go, man. Like,
Because his face does not lie, bro.
yeah, no. Offset.
Quavo, you could tell in his face that
Yeah.
he wasn't gonna do nothing.
So, but Joe Biden says, I know if they want to take a swing at him, he'll go down with at least two guys. He'll go down with two guys.
That's very funny.
Yeah,
It's probably
that's what-
Quavo and someone else, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
Offset. Offset looks very dangerous.
Offset looks dangerous, bro.
He looks like he's killed a couple of people.
Yeah. So, anyway, there's the whole Brenda Fassie thing that's happening, right? So in South Africa,
yeah.
So they're planning to release a Brenda Fassie movie or a movie basically about Brenda Fassie's life and everything like that. So, which is really interesting. And what I've heard is that they're planning on just having an all South African cast,
Cast, yeah.
which is
From Cape Town.
phenomenal. Which is absolutely phenomenal because when you've checked out South African movies or even African movies, it's usually American or
actors who
I mean,
play
American
the lead
actors
roles.
who play the lead, and I never understand that. I'm like, how?
Even with
How?
Nelson Mandela.
How?
that was-
How? Why not find somebody who can actually speak the language Xhosa, someone who can actually, you know what I
Speak
mean?
Zulu if need be.
If need be,
or
you
whatever.
understand. So Brenda Fassie is gonna be acted by a South African female, which is amazing. Female actor. It's gonna be awesome.
Shout out to Brenda Fassie. And Bongani Fassie was actually a part of the whole thing.
Is he a part of the whole thing also?
In terms of auditions, yes.
Okay, that's dope.
I don't know what else is a part of.
So there was a whole questioning on Twitter, right? There was a whole questioning like who would be best to play Brenda Fassie. Like there was that whole questioning on Twitter, and I saw the majority of the tweets. Majority of the tweets I saw were saying no, it has to be Brenda Ngoli. Brenda Ngoli has to play
Who's Brenda Ngoli?
Brenda Fassie. Dude, if you don't know Brenda Ngoli, but you know what? You know her. You've known her face definitely. Just Google her real quick. You know her face. You definitely know her. Like you've seen her. She's amazing, amazing actress. She's brilliant. She's awesome. She's Xhosa. The only challenge is she's a bit tall. She almost even kind of sort of looks like Brenda
Oh, I
Fassie.
love this lady, man.
Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah.
She would make a good
Yeah,
brand.
in a sense, she also almost kind of looks like Brenda Fassie a little bit. You know what I mean? But
She can
she's
look like
definitely. I don't know if she's gonna get the role though. But a lot of South Africans are definitely rooting for her to get the role. It's just the challenge is she's a little too tall. You know what I mean? She's
she's
little.
tall.
She's taller than what Brenda Fassie used to be.
But in terms of role playing, she's perfect, man. I don't want to
You
lie.
reckon?
I vouch for her. I vouch for her.
You reckon?
I just didn't know her real name.
Oh, okay. No. Then what do you know her as?
I call her Vuyo.
From.
I don't know what show. Because I know her from a lot of shows, but
Yeah,
then the
she's
latest
acted
show
a
that I
lot.
watched, the one was Vuyo.
Is it?
The character was Vuyo.
Okay. Snap.
But this woman's a great actress. Man.
No, she's amazing.
Yeah,
She's a brilliant
amazing.
actress, and
I'm actually shocked that she's not popping right now.
yeah,
She should be on more shows right now.
yeah, true. You know what? Like, big ups to Twitter, man. Black Twitter for like
Okay, I'm not gonna
suggesting
give
her.
props to Black Twitter. Okay.
Big ups to Black Twitter for like for like suggesting her and stuff like that. I think should make a brilliant Brenda Fassie. Honestly speaking.
If y'all make wise decisions like this more often, then y'all earn my respect. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, man. So
Who do you want to play Brenda Fassie?
I think Brendan Ngoli is. I don't want to say anything else other than Brendan Ngoli. Brendan Ngoli is the perfect one. I think she'd be perfect for the role.
You think so?
Yeah, honestly speaking.
I agree with you there.
I think
I'm
should
glad
be good
we
for
agree
them.
on the situation.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what it
now,
is.
you know when the auditions are going to be held?
I have no idea when auditions are being held. I have no idea where they're being held. I have like in regards to the details, I don't know anything. Pretty much, yeah. I don't know anything in regards to the details.
Yo, man, what's going on with the Tira and Big Nas situation?
Yabona ke leyo. Hey,
These are your people, man. You're all Zulu.
these are my people,
You
man.
deal with this situation.
You know, okay, so this is the situation, but you seem to have a little bit more information than I do in regards to the whole Tira statement thing or whatever. But apparently,
I just read the paper on the Tira side.
yeah. So apparently, what happened is DJ Tira came out, releasing a statement saying, "Hey, look, listen, Mampincha and Danger are no longer part of Afrotainment. The Big Nas literally pretty much is no longer a part of Afrotainment because he's saying he's had a lot of people come to him, ask him about when is Big Nas releasing their next album? Are you working on Big Nas? What's happening with Big Nas? He's had a lot of questions of that nature. And so he basically said, he just decided to release a statement and say, listen, Big Nas is no longer with Afrotainment, we've parted ways. Big Nas is under new management now and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's what Tira said, all right?
Yeah.
So-
That is not what Big Nas said.
So that's not what Big Nas is saying.
Okay.
And especially Mampincha. Mampincha's saying, look, man, I don't know what's happening, what's going on here, because
We never wanted to leave.
we never wanted to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never wanted to leave whatsoever. And we have no idea who this new management is that Tira is talking about, because as far as we knew, we were under no new management. We were still with Afrotainment. We never wanted to be put to part ways with Afrotainment. Mampincha's just saying that for him, where he kind of feels like maybe the bad blood might have crept in is when they started or he started his business, which was West Inc.
Yeah.
So
Which
he
is
feels
a dope brand,
yeah,
actually.
so he feels like perhaps that's where things started going south in regards to Big Nas and Afrotainment. But with him, he was just saying, no, we weren't planning on leaving Afrotainment. I just wanted to own my own thing, which was
Yeah.
West Inc. But
Yeah.
still being part of Afrotainment as Big Nas.
Yeah.
You
Which
understand?
there's nothing wrong
Which is there's honestly
actually
nothing
smart,
wrong. It's a smart move.
It's a smart move.
You look at Rock Nation, right? You look
Yeah.
at how J. Cole is signed to Rock Nation, but he's also got his own thing. You know, he's
Same
also
thing
got
with Kanye West.
same thing.
He has good music.
You understand? Like with a lot of artists, in fact, like nowadays you find deals where it's like an artist is signed under this label, you know what I mean? Like, but like
they have their own
look at
record
Lecrae also. Like Lecrae's got his own, but Lecrae, it's a weird situation because he's not a weird situation because it's a different situation because he started himself, he started his label himself, and then did a partnership deal with Columbia Records. You know what I mean? But like you find things like that, in there. So I don't know why there would be a need to part ways just because, or there would be a need to feel some type of way just because Mampincha maybe wanted to start his own thing, But that's the situation right now. So Mampincha's like, basically, he feels maybe that's where, DJ Tira maybe kind of was not happy in a sense.
Which is why I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's miscommunication or do you think that Tira actually has a problem?
I
with them
definitely think it's miscommunication because I feel like DJ Tira doesn't have a problem with Big Nas. He doesn't have a problem with I think it was just miscommunication in the fact that maybe like it wasn't communicated what Mampincha was wanting to do and everything that he's saying now. You know what I mean? I think maybe he didn't communicate that clearly or whatever. There definitely has to be a communication breakdown somewhere, somehow.
That's how it sounds like.
Yeah.
But, hey man, where there's money involved, it's very hard to believe anything actually until there's actual facts out there. Because, no, honest truth, Big Nas is the reason Afrotainment has been popping.
Yeah.
So maybe Tira took offense. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe. I'm not saying that's the case. But I'm hoping that it's just a miscommunication because there's nothing I hate more than First of all, our industry is not booming enough for us to have problems with each other.
Yeah.
It's good that we all get in this bread. Okay, there's no need for us to compete over who gets what. And in terms of Big Nas, I'm with it. I am glad they started their own business.
Yeah, definitely. Because nowadays, like, contracts don't guarantee you like how far you go with a company. A company,
Exactly.
is obligated to release you if they want to release you, and
If you're not making enough money for
you
them,
understand things can
then go sideways, bro.
very quickly.
Very fast.
So I just want to read what Mampin just said, basically. So he said, since Big Nas was on Afrotainment from day one, we've never said we wanted to leave. Even when I opened my own company, Westink, I opened it because I wanted my own thing. Because I had worked hard. Oh, no, I'm coughing. Oh, man. My throat is dry. I've been talking for a long time, dude. So he says, I opened it because I wanted my own thing, because I had worked hard and had grown a lot in terms of experience.
Yeah.
Secondly, I wanted to own my own thing and to know that it's mine. I didn't want to look at Afrotainment as though it was mine.
Yeah.
And then you continue to say, so to be honest, the whole thing between Big Nas leaving Afrotainment was because of my company. From the day I started having a company, things started not going well. Friendship started to become shaky. Even when I got Babes Wodumo, I became someone who people gossiped about. Even to this day, I'm being gossiped about. So that's the true story. No one said they wanted to leave. I never wanted to leave. I've never spoken about Tira of Afrotainment. I just went to do. Oh, okay. See, that's the problem. He says I've never spoken. He says I've never spoken about Tira or Afrotainment. I just went to develop my own company. You'll see that there was a time Big Nas didn't record for an entire year. So
Yeah,
at that
I
time,
remember.
I was busy developing my own artist, which is obviously Babes Wodumo. Yeah. So, and then my bitch went on to speak about how basically he feels like Utira now is kind of copying him in the sense that, he's signing dancers now as well because of Babes Wodumo, because he sees that Babes Wodumo actually is working out with Westink, and so now he decided, oh, okay, let me sign dancers, which obviously entail Uzoto Abantu. You know Zoto Abantu, right?
Oh my word. Unfortunately, I do.
You do, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So there's a situation with that as well, basically with Uzoto Abantu as well. Let me just read this article basically so that it's like faster. Zoto Abantu, she's known for her controversial public acts, from arriving half naked at events or not wearing any underwear and showing off her lady bits. Zoto Abantu, who is signed under Afrotainment, has once again gone viral for her behavior. Afrotainment CEO DJ Tira took to Twitter to announce that he'll be having a live meeting on Twitter with Zodwa. This comes after a video surfaced of Zodwa addressing a crowd at an event where she encouraged women to use their behinds to make money. And
she does.
Yeah, and she was cursing. As promised, the shocking socialite showed up to meet Tira, and their meeting was streamed live on social media. I took the meeting to the public because everything that Zodwa does is in the public. So therefore, I saw it fitting to take the meeting to the public and make the public realize that I am trying my best to put a stop to Zodwa's behavior, Tira said. In the meeting, Tira mentions how he had been asked by President Jacob Zuma to put a stop to Zodwa's behavior. However, he did mention that no one directly contacted him, but ANC spokesperson Zizi Kodwa did. And legendary DJ Black Coffee gave him a call to ask him to reprimand Zodwa. It is all up to her if she decides to change. I do not have any problem with the way she dresses, but what I cannot stand is her choice of words, Tira said. In the meeting, Zodwa vowed to change. So basically, that's how it went down. I actually like the fact that they went on to reprimand her, like you're not letting things slide and say, hey, look, listen, you can just do whatever you want, you know what I mean? But, that I can actually have a meeting about it, a conversation about it, and say, hey, look, listen.
Hey, man. I really hate the things that she does.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I agree with it either, I really don't.
I'm fighting this thing in America of where females, in order for them to do anything musically,
Yeah.
they have to be practically naked
Yeah.
on stage.
Yeah. That's
I hate it. Because Beyonce is always half naked.
Yeah.
And that woman is talented for days. I don't
Yeah.
understand why she does it.
yeah.
Your Rihanna's are talented. They don't have to do all these things. Because now, women can never get the respect that they deserve as long as there's women out there doing things like that.
Yeah, and it starts becoming a blueprint for every other woman to follow
Exactly.
to be
These
successful.
young girls.
Yeah,
Not to want to do anything else but,
you know. So
hey man.
it was sad that she actually had to encourage other women to use their behind to make
I
money.
saw
Like
that on Facebook. I was like, that's too much, man.
for real.
That's
So
too
there was an
much.
actual video.
Dude.
Wow. So
It really pissed me
I
off.
haven't seen the video. I didn't get to see the video though. Yeah, I didn't get to see the video. Should we do one last more? Like one last one?
I know I'm forgetting something. I just can't remember what.
Well, there is the whole Ntando Duma situation. Or which one are you remembering right now?
I remembered. What's the Christian rap group?
Oh, Social Club Misfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember that. But you can start with that.
Let's
We can end it with the.
okay, cool. Let's go for it. So basically, Ntando Duma, you know, I personally don't know her.
Yeah.
Okay, like we even went through her pictures. I was like, nah, like I can't even recognize her face. I don't know her, but she's a radio personality and TV presenter. So this is an
And
article.
an actress.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's how I know.
Yeah,
I don't
just-
know all this
look,
other
man,
stuff.
Look, man, you know what I mean? Anyway, so this is an article from Times Live, and it says, despite being spotted with some fancy bling on her finger, TV and radio personality Ntando Duma has slammed suggestions that she has rekindled her romance with her baby daddy, Junior De Roca. I don't know who that is either, and is engaged. Speaking to Chisa Live on Monday, Ntando shut down any suggestion of any engagement, telling people who are worried about her private affairs to get a life. It is 2018. People must mind their own business and not get involved in mine. I am tired of it and closed the door on that, speaking about her private life. That is all I'm going to say, she said. Dando added that whatever she needed to say about the topic, she did on social media. Taking to Instagram on Sunday, Dando posted a picture of herself showing off a sparkling ring on her engagement finger. So the latest in a series of pictures where she is snapped with the ring on. Fans once again speculated as to whether she had got engaged. She reassured fans that she was not engaged and responded to a fan's inquiry by replying, "Never." She was a little more brutal to another fan who suggested Ntando should stop dreaming of being engaged. In a spicy clap back, she told the hater, "I need to find you a man, yes? You're so bitter." Yo, anyway. Ntando and Junior were once one of the most talked about celebrity couples. Really? They were?
Hey.
Okay, anyway. So Ntando and Junior were once one of the most talked about celebrity couples in Mzansi, but stopped posting pictures together shortly before the birth of their daughter last year. Twitter detectives provided files to show that the couple called it. Oh man, wow, that is deep. Yo, Twitter detectives provided files to show that the couple called it quits, but neither party have confirmed the rumors. So basically, that's the whole situation with Ntando Duma. And I know you wanted to speak about just briefly. Obviously, I mean because time now, man. You know what I'm saying? Time is.
My situation on it is, why can't celebrities have a private life, man? Why is it that we have to always know everything that they're doing? Some people just want to keep their personal life out of the headlines.
Well,
Me personally,
Yeah.
I'm with it. You know, because I'm going to be a celeb one day, very soon.
oh, you are?
Definitely.
Why?
But
What's the
issue-
motivation behind being a celeb?
No, it's not that I want to be a celeb.
Oh,
I'm just going to be one by default.
oh, so you don't.
I'm gonna do something and people will recognize me. That will make me whatever you guys call a celebrity. But I'm not gonna be like.
So that's
"Oh,
what
this
you're
is-"
striving for?
Hell no.
Striving to be a celebrity?
Really?
I'm just asking, man.
Really?
I'm asking since you said you're gonna be. Can I ask a
have
question?
I ever said that I want to be a celebrity?
I'm asking a question. Why are you getting so defensive, man? I'm just asking a question, man.
You're just taking a jab at me.
I'm not taking no jabs. I'm just asking a
That
question.
was unnecessary.
Yo.
But anyway,
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I want to keep my personal life out of the media. I'm saying it now while y'all still think that I'm a nobody. Okay. Once you recognize me, don't think that you're going to want to know what's going on in my life. You're not going to know nothing. Okay. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm staying out of social media.
Okay, dude.
Staying out of paparazzi. Okay.
In South Africa, there is no paparazzi, really. Like, if you think about
Not
it, like
really.
not as bad,
But-
not as hectic as it is in America.
That's because
know.
reporters know where you stay there.
When you
Okay.
when you're watching
They go-
TMZ live,
They sit outside your house and wait for you to
I'm
walk
actually
out.
pretty sure reporters know where you stay, even in South Africa. They know where you stay. I mean, if you're a journalist, you should
See,
know
the
where
issue
people
with
stays.
South Africa is that it's your neighbors. You may be a celebrity, but your neighbors are not on that vibe. You don't want to get yourself beat up for no reason, man. Because this is South Africa.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Like, so you're basically saying celebrities must have private lives, which I think they do,
If they want, yes. Because majority of them don't want
and
private lives.
I think they endeavor to have private lives. However, you can't run away.
Nah.
Yes, obviously, as we've read the article now from Dando Duma, she's like, yo, she's closing the door and people like trying to come into
See,
private life.
The issue is she's not closing the door on people wanting to enter a private life. She's closing the door of this relationship.
What
She was with
relationship?
another man, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she's closing the door. She's mentioning here private life, closing the door on the article.
The issue with her is they want to know what the hell's going on. Because she was with another man, was she not? But she's rekindling things with her ex.
No, who says she was with another man?
Dude, you just read the article now.
No, it does. The article doesn't say she was with another man.
Then what is this
article-
whole rekindling thing with a baby daddy?
The article is speaking about how basically, like people have been speculating that she's engaged to Junior the Rocker,
Yeah.
right? Which, from what people know and understand, is they're no longer an item, right? So if they're no longer an item, that means they probably rekindled their love back again. So they said rekindled her relationship with a baby daddy, which means it's her ex, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that she was with another man, you know what I mean? But anyway, what I'm trying to say is she's saying she's closing the door to like people just wanting to know about her private life. She's like, nah.
My
So
question,
she obviously
why
wants to
is
have
your
a
door
private
even
life.
open in the first
No,
place?
it could, dude. Let's be realistic right now. Let's just be a little realistic.
Yeah.
Okay. You, since you want to be a celebrity, do you actually?
I did not say I want to be a celebrity. See, there you go with that nonsense again. I did not say I want to be a
Okay,
celebrity.
what did you say then?
I said, as an artist or whatever the hell I am,
Wow.
I'm going to be recognized.
Oh,
Okay.
Didn't you say you're gonna be a celebrity?
I said I'm going to be recognized as a celebrity.
Okay, but
Isn't that what we call people up there?
up where?
People who we see on TV.
Dude, you don't have to be like. You think Bill Gates is a celebrity?
Yes, he is.
You think Bill Gates would walk down the streets here
Trust
and
me,
paparazzi would slide him?
Trust me, Bill Gates is a celebrity. Okay, trust me,
Nope.
Bill Gates is a celebrity.
No, dude. I'd probably walk past Bill Gates and wouldn't even know it's Bill Gates.
You one out of how many people in the world?
No, not one out of. Like I'm talking about like a lot. Like in South Africa, people would walk past Bill Gates. They don't
Trust
even
me,
know it's
people
Bill
know
Gates.
Bill Gates. Okay, people
dude.
know Bill Gates.
Anyway, so it's possible to
Steve
be at
Jobs
the
wasn't
top.
really-
It's possible to be at the top and not be a celebrity. Honestly speaking, that's just the truth of the matter. How many people are at the top? Like the owner of Google, he's at the top. Who's it? Is he a celebrity? No.
I actually don't know who's the owner.
Exactly what I'm trying to
speak-
say to you.
Oh,
exactly
hold
what I'm
up,
trying to
hold
say
up,
to you.
hold up.
So
First of all, you're on TV. The owner of Google's not on TV. That's the difference.
If you want to be a celebrity,
No, still,
It's your
that's
choice
not
that
what
you
a
want to be a
celebrity is.
celebrity.
That's not what a celebrity
Anyway,
is.
man, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say, anyway, since you're gonna be a celebrity, right?
Don't say it like that. Why you gotta take jabs?
I'm
Why?
not taking a jab. I'm about to ask a question.
Nah, man.
No, I'm not about to ask a question. I'm about to
that's
make a
snobby
statement.
question, man.
I'm about to make a statement.
Nah, don't say it like
Stop
that.
taking offense, man. Just
Of course,
listen.
I'm
To me.
taking offense. There's no need for you to say it like that.
Okay,
man.
just listen up, though. Listen.
'Cause
Hear
now
me out.
you disrespecting my art now.
I'm not disrespecting you. How am I disrespecting
This
your
has
art?
nothing to do with me. You just disrespecting my art.
Wow.
You think I'm doing what I do just so I can be a freaking celebrity?
How am I disrespecting your art and
Nah,
saying
man,
you're
don't
doing what
say
you
things like that,
Dude.
man. That's disrespectful.
LZ.
That's the truth of the matter.
LZ.
Anyway,
Whoa.
carry on with what you wanted to say, man.
Hold on. Did you not say that
Dude,
you're gonna be
carry
a
on
celebrity?
so we can finish this conversation.
Okay, did you not say
I
you're
did
gonna
not
be-
say. I did not
I
say
know
that.
today you're catching so many
Okay.
feelings, bro. I don't get it.
Nah, bro. Now
Well,
you're disrespecting my art. We're gonna have a problem.
No,
Okay? That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying to you is, you said you're gonna be a
Oh my
celebrity,
God, why are we
right?
still talking about this? Can we move on from this? Carry on with what
Okay.
you were saying, man.
Okay, can I carry on with what I'm saying?
Carry on with what you were saying.
So, okay, now I'm gonna have to say if, because I don't know if you want to be a celebrity or not. It's because like it seems like we're having a problem. Oh yeah, but anyway, if you're gonna be a celebrity, right? If you're gonna be a celebrity, right? Are we still on the same page?
I'm listening to you, man.
Okay, cool. If you're gonna be a celebrity, how can I put it? If you're gonna be in the public eye, right? How on earth do you expect people to stay out of your business when you're in the public eye? Like, I think celebrities can, of course, go to a certain degree and extent of protecting their private lives, but they can't go to an extent and degree of protecting all of their private life. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. You're in the public eye. That's part of your job. You know what I mean? Like, how realistic is it for a quote unquote celebrity to have a private life of the caliber and nature that they wanting?
There's one thing that I love about Jay-Z and Beyonce is that people say whatever they want to say about them, but until they say anything, all that's now void. Because a lot of people say a lot of things about them, like how they used to say that Jay-Z was having an affair with Rihanna. Jay-Z never once went on any platform and said, yeah, I'm not having an affair with Rihanna. He shut his mouth. There's no need for you to always be in front of a newspaper or on TV saying this about your private life. If people think what they want to think, let them. Until you say it, it's just pure speculation. That is a private life. Because people will always talk about you.
Okay.
What matters
I
is
hear
what
you.
you say. Until you say something, it's private.
Okay.
When
Okay.
Beyonce made Lemonade, it was pure speculation that Jay-Z was cheating until Jay-Z admitted it on 444.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, carry on. I'm listening.
You only private if you say nothing. Does not matter what everybody else is saying. That is
Okay.
my issue. You do not have to always come to the public's eye to try and talk about anything unless you want to. Do things on your terms, not because people are provoking you to say something.
All right, man. Yeah, you did. All right. Go out there and slay, bro.
This guy is taking jabs everything.
LZ is
You
legit
been out,
angry.
man,
LZ
man,
is
man.
legit angry at me right now.
Nah, man,
He's
I'm not
legit
angry,
angry at me, man. All right. Man, I think we've had such an awesome time today. I don't even know how long we've gone or spoken.
Almost 2 hours now.
I think it might be. I don't even know. I don't keep track of time.
In a few
Just so you know, we don't even keep track of time anymore. We took that timer out of the. Where's the timer, by the way, that you used to bring your thingy?
Yeah, I stopped bringing it because you
Yeah,
don't follow
because
it,
we
man.
don't. We just.
It would say time's up, and we're like
Yeah.
only halfway done, man.
Conversations,
So,
man, are just yeah.
I don't like having a set time, man.
Man, I'd say double digits is good, man. This is episode 10.
Yeah, episode 10. What should we name this episode, man? Because I honestly don't know.
Nah, that's a discussion we'll have off air. Yay!
I'm still so PC, man.
Yay!
But it's been a good episode, man. I don't want to lie. It's been
Been dope, bro. You caught
actually
feelings a
keen.
couple of times, but it's alright.
Nah, man.
You caught
The
feelings.
only times I caught feelings is when you
a
called me
couple
a
of times.
celebrity.
No.
That's the only time I
What?
caught feelings.
You know what?
Because that really hurt me,
I'm
man.
just gonna
The fact
be
that you could say that about
what?
me.
But you said you're gonna be,
Nah, man.
You
just
said
discredited me like that, man.
dude.
Anyways, we're still on the podcast. I don't know why I'm having this conversation again.
Okay.
Let's end on a good note, man.
Okay.
We're going visual next week.
Yes, we are.
We're very excited.
That's the plan.
For you guys to see us.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
I want to warn you, guys, right now. I am sexy, okay? I want to warn you right off the bat. Do not be shocked when you see all this awesomeness next week.
You see, and then you're gonna get
And this
offended.
guy is
and then
married.
and
Shut
then-
up, shut
and
up.
then
You
you're
don't
gonna-
have to
and then
say
you're gonna
anything
get
about
offended
that.
when I say, okay, let's ask the sexy people. Then you're gonna get offended again. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that has
you,
nothing
then
to
you,
do with
you gotta stop making
Oh
statements
my
if you don't want us to
God.
refer
Oh
to you
my
as
God.
that.
Why
So-
are you going back to that still?
Okay.
Like we were ending on a positive note.
No,
Why do you
we
have to
are
go
ending
there?
on a positive note.
Why do you have to go there?
I'm just saying, like you're saying you're sexy and everything. I'm like, all right,
I
cool.
was sharing a little humor with the people. Now you just go and kill my whole vibe, man.
How do I kill?
Anyway,
Wow.
people,
Guys, today
I'm
I'm
excited
I'm
for
not
next
winning
week.
with LZ today. I don't know what it is.
I am keen
Yeah. Oh my word!
for next week's episode, and
Wow.
we're not going with guests anytime. Okay, not tomorrow.
Not
why am I
next
saying
week.
Tomorrow, man. I mean next week. It's still me and Steele. Then afterwards, and then we'll look into a guest. It's someone very awesome, and she has a heart for people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very bubbly.
Okay, she's a very awesome person. I like her. Not romantically for you weirdos.
No one is thinking that, bro.
That's because no one is listening to us right now. But I know that's what they're gonna think when they hear this.
No.
Anyways, but she's a very awesome
my
person, a radio
word.
personality, amongst other things. And I'm keen to have a sit down with her and have a discussion about what we can do for people, man. Because I love people. I don't like them, but I love them. Steele, your handles?
Handles Steel_Dlamini on Twitter. Same thing on Instagram and Facebook. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's married now. You guys can't stalk him on Facebook.
Your handles. What are you looking at?
On
me?
Facebook, I'm Randy Iron and Dukwana. LZ Braylon's Finest, my other account. On Twitter, I'm LZ Braylon's Finest, LZ 24/7. LZ Movement. On Instagram, Blueprint CEO and LZ Braylon's Finest. And we are Blueprint Sessions all around, man.
All around, man.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email, blueprintsessions@gmail.com. We are Blueprint Sessions on YouTube. We are Blueprint Sessions on
All around, man.
SoundCloud, man. Like,
Yes,
thank you for those people that
SoundCloud.
actually listen and actually give feedback. I just want to say thank you to you guys.
Thank
you guys
you.
are very awesome.
Thank
Y'all
you.
make me feel some type of way. Okay?
Thank you.
And it's a good way, okay? There's nothing more positive and more vibrant than having to listen to a freaking 1 hour and a half or 2 hours episode and then actually giving good feedback about it. Like, to me, that makes me feel like y'all really like this show, okay?
For sure.
Because the only time I get to listen to this podcast is when I'm taking a bath, okay? That's normally in the evenings.
Huh?
Because I don't take a bath in the morning, I take a shower. So
What just happened, guys?
No, I'm saying that's the only time I get to listen to the podcast.
Oh,
While I'm relaxing in the bath, I play the podcast out.
For sure.
Because I don't have time, like 2 hours, to be sitting listening to a podcast. The only time I can do that is when I'm relaxing in the water. Okay. But anyways, I don't know why Steele's making this sound weird. It does not sound weird. Okay. I normally used to
I'm not
listen
gonna
to
say nothing
music.
because I want to end on a positive vibe. That's it.
I used to listen to music, okay, but now I only listen to the podcast.
Okay, which means it's a good thing, I guess.
That's actually a great idea for y'all. Y'all can do that if you don't have time in your day.
Download the
type of
podcast
vibe.
and listen to it later.
We thank you for messing with
It's
us.
been dope.
We dig it. We dig you. We appreciate you. And we hope that y'all guys feel the same way about us. This is the Blueprint Sessions.
We out.
Peace.